Hey guys, Oldies Forever here. I'm in Carbondale. It's 31 degrees out right now, but I'm preparing to go fish little Lake Egypt out here down in southern Illinois. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of city fishing. You can see my breath. But, alright, so I'm at an apartment building right now. I'm fishing second story. Well, I'm casting off second story on an apartment building. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit tips for city fishing. Abu Garcia rod, little pistol grip right here. It's great. Abu Garcia. This is a Silver Max with 6 bearings. Great little reel, great little rod. Now what I'm saying, I'm casting a frog right here, as you can see. Now when you're casting a heavier weight like this, you want it to not come off freely. Like I have it engaged right now and it's not falling, but when I jerk it down like this, it comes down just a little bit. That's what you want. You want it to come down just a little bit when you're doing this, as opposed to when you're pitching and flipping. And when you're casting, like let's say you're casting from your right to your left, so you're bringing it around this way, it's going to be easier to cast off to your left than to the right. And let's say that you want to cast out in front, that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So what you want to do is as you're bringing it forward, so you start right here, I'm casting straight out this way, I'll keep my hand this way so you can understand. But I'm about right here, so not quite at 45 degrees towards it, but not even 45 degrees from where I started back. You don't want to go you want to go a little bit before 90, or a little bit after 90, and you want to bring it up, and right about here I'm going to release. I'm going to keep my rod going until I'm pointing directly at the target. That's what you want to do. And so this is what it's going to look like. Perfect. Another thing is that when you're city fishing, rather than when you're fishing in water, and you're casting onto land, instead of jerking up your rod like you would and you'd be playing with it, you just want to reel it nice and slow. And you're going to want to drag it along the ground so that way it stays flat and it doesn't twist up your line. The more you twist up the line, the worse your line is going to be. Alright, so I'm going to show you one more time. Casting straight out this way. Release. Right there. When it gets down to the ground, you want to touch that spool a lot faster than you would if you were casting onto water. So, now when you're pitching and flipping, like I said before, you got to release that reel tension just a little bit so that way you can come and it falls freely by itself. You see that? I'll put it right out here. When you engage, it falls by itself, not the rod moving. So let's go ahead and do that. And this time, instead of moving it around and everything, you put it just in front of your reel like this, just in front of it, and you aim straight at it, and you go down and you flip up, like I've shown you guys in other videos. And come up and go like that, right there. Now when you're pitching and flipping, when the lure hits that water, instead of going ahead and engaging the reel automatically, take your rod while the spool is still loose and you lift it up, and then you engage and let it down. Immediately after you engage, you let it straight down, because that way if you have the lure and you start engaging it, then it's going to fall down like this. It's going to pendulum back towards you, and it's going to get you out of the spot that you just hit. So that's going to completely destroy everything you just put in. So instead, it's going to go in, you engage, or you don't engage, and you pull up, and then you let that slack, let it fall straight down. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want. And every time you cast out a lure, unless it's a top water, you always want it to hit the bottom. You always want to let it float down until it hits the bottom of the whatever lake or crevice or ocean even. You want it to go straight down and hit, so that way, because most of the times the fish is going to hit on the fall, and then you can start jerking it and maybe jerk fall, or do top water or anything like that. That's different. But so go ahead and remember these things, and it's going to help you out a lot. This is city fishing out here in Carbondale when it's below freezing and it's actually snowing out here. This is Oldies Forever. I hope you guys learned something.